Hello, everybody. It is Tuesday, the 24th of January, 2011. Trying to get on a bit more of a regular schedule with these here Formspring questions. So I thought I'd take a look at them after a little more than a week. Eventually I'll get it down to just a week. So what have I got in store? Looks like 103 questions. 103. Let's rock. Oh, God, where'd my water go? Oh, here it is. Okay. An anonymous user asks, did someone mention the Nazis? No one mentioned the Nazis. No one mentioned anything yet. I just got started. You are very silly, but of course you'd have no way of knowing that we just got started, so I guess your silliness can be excused. Okay, what do we got now? We got some few questions in a row from Bucket Fan for Life. Have you played Chuck and the Forever Man? And if so, which was the hardest stage? If you've never played, then skip to next question. Do you like cake? Well, I do love cake, but I've also played Chuck and the Forever Man. Oh boy, that was a difficult game. Especially, it was fairly trivial if you played it on the practice mode, but other than that, it was, oh boy, a difficult game. I seem to remember that the stage I had the most trouble with was like the air stage. They were basically based on the four elements: earth, wind, water, and fire. And the air stage, because when you got to the boss, he could knock you off the platforms and you could die in one hit because you fall off the screen. Okay, next one. What's your favorite soda to drink? Oh, my favorite soda is Moxie. There are basically three kinds of people in the world. People who have, never heard of Moxie, people who've tried Moxie and hate it, and people who've tried Moxie and love it. I happen to love it. It seems like most people hate it. I guess it's an acquired taste or an old taste or something. Next question. Pizza! That's not a question, but I do love pizza. Maybe I can have some tomorrow. I'm already thinking about tomorrow's food, yes. The Ice Age movie series, what's your opinion of it? I don't have an opinion of it. I've never seen any of them. Last question, what's the creepiest thing you've ever seen? Well, the time that I was on the subway and a guy, this was on the train, not just in the station, but on the train, guy dropped his pants, and he had no underwear on, and he held on to the overhead bar and started pissing everywhere. That was fun, yes. Okay, we got a few in a row now from EZ Cyberpop. Have you ever watched one of my Let's Plays? And if so, which one and what did you think? No, I haven't, so no opinion. No, I didn't. Sorry. Is it just me, or does it seem like Oreos are laced with crack? Well, I've had many Oreos in my time. Can't say that I've had crack, so they are addictive. I especially like taking two of them and combining them together to make one super thick one. Is there anything in your life you regret, and what is it and why?
A vast virus database has been updated.
Oh, okay, my virus database just got updated, but I don't think that made it into the recording because I think I have channel 3 turned down. But yeah, I have many regrets. Oh, regrets, I've had a few, blah, 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 I lived my way, blah, blah, blah. Don't really want to talk about my regrets right now. I'm in too good of a mood. Does it annoy you that in Final Fantasy X they call Gilgamesh Yojimbo when it is clearly Gilgamesh? Nope, doesn't bother me, because I never played Final Fantasy X. Oh boy. Why is it that Final Fantasy X's Gilgamesh figures... sorry, I'm not even... I don't know what to say, man. I don't play Final Fantasy X. Have I asked enough questions yet? No, of course not. There's no such thing as too many questions. Actually, that's not strictly true. There is such a thing as too many questions. You see, if you ask somebody too many questions in a row, Formspring will apparently actually say, whoa, dude, stop asking that person so many questions in a row, and it'll force you to stop asking them questions for a while. Beautiful. I have a friend who has no balls when it comes to getting a date. What advice would you give them? Oh, yes, I'm the love doctor now. Oh, dear. I have no idea. I'm sorry. You're asking the wrong dude. Who's your pick in the Super Bowl? Hoping this video comes out before the Super Bowl. I got San Francisco over Baltimore, 20-17. Well, we know that can't 100% come true anymore. Well, since the Patriots have made it to the Super Bowl, I'd like to think the Patriots will win. Go Pats! Yay! Yay! Could you beat me in a football trivia contest? Hell no! I like football casually. I like to watch it, when it's on. I like to watch it with my family or with friends, but I'm not like into football trivia or any such thing. Yeah. Would you set your dick on fire if a really hot chick needed a good laugh? Yes, but she'd have to be a really hot chick. And then I'd fuck her with it while it was flaming. What is your fantasy form of torturing someone, and who is it, and why are you so fucked up? Well, the fact that I had to think about this so long means I guess I'm not as fucked up as people give me credit for, because nothing leaps out at me off the top of my head. I never really thought of torturing anyone. Maybe I did in the past, back when I was all emo goth sigma, but not anymore. Okay, Drewski has some questions in a row now, a whole bunch of them. You wake up and find yourself in the Pokemon world. What's the first Pokemon you see? Honestly, it's probably Trubbish. Because, I wake up in the morning and I go out the front door and it's like, hey, it's a big bag of trash. Oh, no, it's not. It's Trubbish. It's a living garbage bag. Yeah. Is there anything you like to eat which, at least from your personal experience, seems to be almost universally despised by everybody else? Well, I'm a big fan of sushi, and a lot of people just are like, ew, no, sushi, icky, icky. Can't think of anything. I asked that question to all my followers. Every so often I'll still get... I asked that like 6 months ago, and every so often I'll still get a response trickling in, but I guess I shouldn't have asked a question I don't have an answer for. Oh, no, wait. I do have an answer for it. The answer is no. What was the worst movie of 2011? Transformers 3? Probably, yeah. Twisted tea is gross. That's not a question, my good man. It is an opinion. And you're welcome to have your opinion, even if it's wrong. Why is a raven like a writing desk? Aha! Because Poe wrote on both. Ha, I gotcha. When was the last time you had a really good cry? It's past weekend, if you must know. There you go. Thank you. How many roads must a man walk down? Yes, how many roads must a man walk down? They've actually calculated it. It's 6. Ever fallen asleep somewhere and woken up someplace else? Oh, all the time. Yeah, jeez, Christ. I commute. I take mass transit. It's pretty common for me to get on the bus, fall asleep, and then wake up when I get to my stop. Or get on the subway, fall asleep, wake up at my stop. Or there have been times when I slept so hard I missed my stop. Interesting. Ever see The Girl Who Leapt Through Time? No, I have not, but I've heard some wonderful things about it. So I should look into that. Oh boy, we got another knock-knock joke. Knock-knock. Who's there? Viewer. Viewer who? View her through my telescope or something. I don't get it. Sing something. Okay, Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. I'm loving it. I just looked around for inspiration, and the first thing I saw was a McDonald's cup full of water. Oh boy, we got some binary here. Let me just copy this binary. And open up, go over to my little binary translator. Binary to text. And it decodes as... Oh dear, how is your penis these days? That caught me by surprise. It's doing great. It's very tired right now, though. Read into that what you will. So do you still see everything in blue? Yes, I do still see everything in blue, although I'm in desperate need of new glasses, because this prescription is old, and some of the blue tint is starting to wear off on the left lens, so there's a couple of holes in it where the full-strength light comes through, and it's very odd on my eyes. I think I'm in love. Marry me, Doc? Oh, I'll gladly marry you, sure. Who do you want me to marry you to? Just let me know the lucky person's name. Digital Dark Link asks, I'm trying to become an LPer myself. What equipment or files would I need? Are they free? Well, it really depends on what you want to do. You need capture software, and if you're on Windows, I recommend HyperCam 2. You don't have to worry about pirating it or purchasing it anymore. And you also don't have to worry about the unregistered HyperCam 2 logo anymore, because HyperCam 2 is now 100% legally free. Why is that? Because they released HyperCam 3. What else do you need? Well, you need emulators, you need ROMs. This isn't really a good place to answer that. Just like, get your capture software, if you want to, do Let's Plays of modern gaming systems, for the name of God and all that is holy, do not just point a camcorder at the television. Get a Dazzle or a Capture Bridge or something else that allows you to capture the footage. Other than that, you're pretty much all set, I think. And an anonymous user asks, how did you and Tatsu become friends? Is it possible for one of your subscribers to become one of your friends? How did we become friends, actually? We first got to know each other when Cold and Tatsu posted a thing saying that if people, this was a long time ago, years ago, if any people in general donated a total of $80 to Tatsu, then the two of them would do a Let's Play of Super Cold World without using save states. And I'm like, holy shit, this is going to be extremely entertaining for me, so I donated $80 right then and there, and that's how he kind of got to know me. And he noticed that I made videos, and I just started showing up in the chats. And how do people become friends anyway? It's a very gradual process. It's not like an on-off switch, like not friend, flip, friend. It's very gradual. As for one of my subscribers becoming one of my friends, it's very possible. In fact, it's happened in the past many times. Just interact with me. I'm very accessible. I make myself very accessible. It still floors me that I have fans. It blows my mind. I'm very humble. I'm so damn humble. Okay. Do you differ... new user here. Chibi UFO asks, do you differentiate between online friends and real-life friends? I don't. See, I know some people do, and I know some people don't. I don't. To me, my online friends are my real friends. And I have some that I'm closer with than others, just like in real life I have some friends I'm closer with than I am with others. It's not like just because someone's an online friend means they're less than a real-life friend. In fact, my closest friends are online friends. And, I've met them in real life. So, hey, there you go. The Fifth Snow asks, party time! Has the orgy pit been scraped and buttered? Oh, that's a good point. Gosh, I haven't gotten around to that yet. Thanks for reminding me. God, it's overdue. It's probably going to stink really bad. I'm going to have to wear one of my large assortment of masks. Okay, we got a bunch in a row now from Roleplay Humor. Old school Universal monsters versus modern day slashers. Who would win in a battle? Oh, the old school monsters, man. Badass. Bela Lugosi, yeah. Would you rather live in a world where Pokemon were real or Digimon? Wait, did I ask this before? From my limited knowledge of Digimon, it seems like Pokemon and Digimon kind of have equivalent powers, but Digimon are more intelligent. And it seems like in terms of legendaries, it seems like the world of Digimon has more big, scary, godlike creatures. So I think I'd rather live in the world of Pokemon. Plus, I know more about Pokemon, and I could probably become a pretty good trainer there. Why do my teeth hurt right now while I'm trying to ask you questions? That actually happens all the time. You need to reduce your sugar intake while asking me questions. It's very important. Are you glad Sopa is dead so you don't have to hear about it anymore? Yeah, I am glad it's dead. Honestly, it was taking up 95% of my Twitter feed, but from people who meant really well, who had really good intentions, but who, I don't know. You know what good intentions did? They paved the road to hell. Did you miss me, Sigma? With a little face. Yeah, I missed you. Don't call me Sigma. Yeah. And of all the variations on my nickname, I like Doc Sigma, I like Doc, I like Dr. Sigma, I like Mr. Sigma, I even like DS, but for some strange reason, it always irks me slightly when someone just calls me Sigma. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Can you write a worse song than ass, 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 ass? I don't know if I could, but it's already been done. I mean, Enrique Iglesias wrote that "Hey, honey, tonight I'm gonna fuck you" song, so I don't think it has to be done. Moonman versus Discord. Oh, God, that's a good question. I don't know who would win. I think they'd start fighting and then they would just start making out. The sexual tension is delicious. Is there any period in time you wish you lived in instead of now, and what you've already lived? No, not really, because there are some parts in time that I think I might like to live in, but then I realize those parts in time wouldn't have the internet, or I wouldn't have access to education, I wouldn't have access to the food I like, I wouldn't have access to modern medicine. Fuck the past, yeah. Would you love or hate a clown lolly? Oh, I think a clown lolly would be adorable, because she wouldn't be scary just because she was trying to be a clown, and it would just be so cute. Should they remake Captain N with less suck? Yes, they should, and just the other day, I was actually thinking about this. If they were to make a modern Captain N, who would be in it? Like, specifically, who would be the main villain? Instead of the, drag queen Mother Brain and her ridiculous sidekicks, King Hippo and Eggplant Wizard. Who would be the main villain of Videoland nowadays? That's a good one. I don't think there could be a single villain nowadays. I think it would be like a triumvirate. Like a team of 3 villains. It would be like Bowser, Dr. Robotnik, and Wesker. Something like that. Can you run for president, Doc Sigma? No, I cannot. The only reason I can't run for president is because you have to be at least 35 years of age, and as of the time I'm making this video, I'm only 31. Could you see a fighting game crossover with Punch-Out? Like Street Fighter characters are selectable characters in box using the same game mechanics as Punch-Out. Yes, I could totally see that. Not only could I see that, that's the kind of thing I used to fantasize about when I was younger. God, I had queer fantasies, didn't I? Who is the most overrated villain? Darth Vader. There you go. I went there. The most underrated hero and villain. Underrated hero and villain. Rattle from Snake, Rattle, and Roll, and Bigfoot from Snake, Rattle, and Roll. Excuse me, no, hell no. Icefoot from Snake, Rattle, and Roll. There we go. So, do you think Mega Man is 100% gone for good, or will Capcom one day go, fuck it, we need money? Capcom, nowadays, that's all they know how to do is go, fuck it, we need money. I'm sure we're going to see a Mega Man 11, or a Mega Man X15, whatever the X series was up to before they canned it. Yeah, they're going to fuck that corpse. What kind of Pokemon are you? How do you do the things you do? What kind of Pokemon are you? How do you do the things you do? Now that song is stuck in my head. Something, kick your grass. Jelly or cream-filled donuts? I like them both, but prefer cream-filled. Because they're also neater. Like, if you bite into a cream-filled donut, cream is thicker, so it won't squirt everywhere. Do you like your sugar with coffee and cream? I like my sugar with coffee and cream. Intergalactic planetary. Yes, I do like my sugar with coffee and cream. Do you think it is possible to remake Captain Planet and have it be a decent show for those not below the age of 10? Sure. Why not? There we go. The reason I just went silent is because the question said to read it to yourself first. Blah, 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 blah. Would you like to guest star on one of my episodes for my Pokemon LP? Absolutely. Get in touch with me. We'll work out the details. Would it be a cool game if Mario and Wario teamed up for platform action? Oh, God, yes. That would kick ass. Oh, man. God, I'm getting an erection just thinking about it. What is a Gata da Vida? Some strange man from the 60s was apparently in it with some chick. It's a place where you go. It's very similar to Waka Laka. It's the place that you go to in your mind when you're on lots and lots of drugs. So, you think you can dance? No, I do not. I know that I can't. For the love of God, I can't dance. Can pretty much anything, for better or worse, be made into a dubstep? Yes, it can. Just simply because of the fact that you can change anything into anything by Einstein's theory if you put enough energy into it. I mean, you could put enough energy into anything and turn it into feces, and therefore you could turn it into dubstep, which is significantly worse than feces. I made a joke, but I actually don't know if that's true or not, because I actually don't really know what dubstep is. It's one of those terms I've heard thrown around a lot. I know it's a type of electronic music, and a lot of people make fun of it. But I never got around to Googling it or putting it into YouTube, so I'll have to do that sometime. Would you like to stroke my black pussy? Hands him what is clearly a black cat. Yes, I would love to if you just got the damn cat out of the way. Oh, I stole that joke from Johnny Carson, I believe. Kaga seems to be the blunt of everyone's jokes on MPS. I am new to them, so can you give me some backstory? There really is no backstory. It's just she's always been the butt end of jokes, basically because she sets herself up for it, and because her reactions to it are just simply adorable. But you see, there's a difference between, friends making fun of you and someone else making fun of you. Friends can do it, and it can be funny, but then when someone else does it, it crosses a line. So we're allowed to do it, and other people aren't. She really doesn't mind. Because it's fun. It's all in good fun, and everybody knows that. If it ever crosses a line, then it's not cool anymore. That being said, I still have trouble doing it myself, even though her reactions are just so adorable. What is 2 plus 2 minus sodomy? Okay. The order of operations gets reversed for sodomy, so it's 2 minus sodomy, which is it's e to the square root of I. No, excuse me. That's just silliness. It's I to the... Oh, what the fucking hell? Oh, yeah, 7. There we go. Is it sort of strange that I'm asking you questions as I'm listening to your last episode of this? No, it's not strange at all. That's cool. That makes me feel cuddly. Would you be the best or worst Walmart reader ever? Oh, I'd be the best. I can... Wait a minute. I think it would be the best, but I don't think I'd last very long because I would scare people. Is there any remake you like, whether you think it was better than the original or not? That's a good question. Let me think about that for a minute. I really was a huge fan of Dragonet back in the show was around before I was even born. Huge fan of it. Used to watch it all the time on Nick at Night and TV Land. In the 90s, I think it was the late 90s, maybe the early 2000s, they came out with a modern remake of Dragonet. Did you even know that? Starred Ed O'Neill, Al Bundy, as Friday. And it was a very gritty crime drama, and I fucking loved it. And I think I was one of maybe 7 people who loved it, because it did not last. I don't think it was better than the original, I just think it was awesome. They just didn't give it a chance. Doc, you seem like the man. Oh, an anonymous user asks, Doc, you seem like the man. And anyway, my question is, I know you love Super Mario Brothers. Would you ever do an LP on New Super Mario Brothers Wii or don't/play Wii? Why not? I'm so happy I came across your YouTube channel. Your vids are hilarious. Well, first of all, thank you very much. You're making me blush. I do own a Wii, but it's in a plastic bag in my house somewhere. And that's the main reason I wouldn't do it. But secondary reasons include that it's pretty much been done to death. And I guess it's kind of too new. I don't really do super new things. But yeah, the main reason is I don't really know where the hell my Wii is right now. Oh well. Mata Ruad, who gave me 3 awesome gifts for Christmas, says, I make my brilliant return to Formspring. How have you all fared in my absence? Did you miss me? Did your life seem dull and gray until you were once again graced by my shining radiance? No, it did not. Next question. No, I'm just kidding. It's good to have you back, dude. Welcome back. Your dream is your ticket out. And not an anonymous user. Jeez, I'm getting ahead of myself. Dre Goat asks, have you ever tried Second Life? There's a whole My Little Pony community on there where you can be your own pony. No, I actually never tried Second Life. I know it's been around like fucking forever, but it just... I may have tried it when it first came out, and I was just kind of like, eh. Either it wasn't my thing, or I was distracted at the time, or there just happened to not be many people on because it was brand new, but in either case, I never got back around to it. There's a My Little Pony community on there, though. I'll have to check it out. Yggdrasil asks, video question time. I don't always thumbs up comments, but when I do, it's this one. Well, as they say, dark humor isn't everyone's cup of ground up dead baby. Now, why would I do that? Because you are a sick, sick bastard, and I love you to death for it. PDM360 asks, what would be your reaction if I said that you'd be in a game show? I'd be like, my first reaction would be, holy crap, that's awesome, followed by a rapid onslaught of questions, such as, when, where, how am I going to get there? Are they going to provide transportation? Are they going to provide a hotel? Am I going to have to bring a suit? What kind of game show is it? Oh my God, that's so exciting. Okay, we've got a bunch in a row now from, I can't read. No, that's not the name. From Necro Pup Paladin. You are given 5 wishes. They will all come true exactly as you intended, but using the 5th wish will end your life. How would you spend your wishes? There is no expiration date. They need not all be used at once. Damn, that is a deep question. I would basically use the first 3 wishes to give myself a comfortable, awesome life where I don't have to work. And I'd use the 4th wish to make myself immortal for as long as I wished to be immortal. And then for the 5th wish, I would only use when I decided it was time to die, I'd wish for world peace. Ah. Your arms were amputated. If you can't replace them with prosthetic limbs, what 2 things do you replace them with? A drill and a stick with a magnet at the end of it, a powerful magnet. Choose your adventure part 1. You go on an adventure. What means of travel do you use to leave your house/town? Okay, I use a bus. I take a bus. I hop on the bus. Bus. If 2 video games were to be smished into one game, which 2 games? And what would the resulting game be like? Okay, let's see here. We would combine Toho and Miss World Nude 96. And of course it would be the best game ever. What household item do you use the most? Honestly, the toilet. The item from the previous question is missing. What do? Shit, yeah, I should know, oh god, honestly, I would just urinate in the sink, and when it was time to, I would try to time my defecations so that I would not be home when I did them, so I could use public restrooms, or, move my bowels at work, or at other people's houses, etc., etc. A new Super Mario 3 hack comes out that's said to only be beatable by some supercomputer. Do you try it anyway? Hell yeah, I try it, just to see what all the fuss is about. I'm almost certainly not going to LP it, but god, I gotta try it. How many questions have I asked this round? How many total? I have no idea. I'm not a bookkeeper. My dad was before he retired, though. Stralcab Natiruas Natiesog Tuabali Floyaldwa Oh, it's backwards. Okay. How do you feel about questions written backwards? I think they're pretty cool, dude. Hablo español? No, I don't speak Spanish. I can kind of fake my way through it. I can kind of understand a little bit of it if it's written. Just with my knowledge of French and Latin, I can kind of hack my way through it maybe about a third of the time. Do you know how to type the punctuated Spanish letters, like the N with the tilde over it? Yeah. On Windows, you do the best way to do it is with char map. Go to Start, Run, char map. Yeah. How many questions can one person ask before resorting to repeats? That's never happened yet. Maybe it has, I don't know. When do people start repeating questions? I don't know. It's pretty rare for me to notice if a single person has repeated a question. What I do tend to notice is if a question gets asked by more than one person, if that makes sense. Like when about, 857 people asked me if I watched Doctor Who, and it almost became a running joke. How many repeat questions are you willing to answer? All of them, yeah. Have I begun to ask repeat questions? Not yet, but you're certainly doing something. Is this a repeat question? No, it's not. I would definitely remember if I got that one before. Do you like turtles? Oh, I love turtles. They are adorably cute. When I was younger, I even had pet turtles. I had, Reddy or Slider turtles. In elementary school, I got one, named it Oscar. Then, when we went to Watkins Glen, he ran away. Then I got one named Barty, and we eventually got him a mate named Betty. And one of the two sadly passed away, and we donated the other one to a turtle sanctuary. I miss them all. How about mudkips? Oh yes, I love mudkips, and I love the real-life equivalent of mudkips, axolotl. Axolotl. Look it up, it's a real animal, and it looks just like a mudkip. It's adorable. Cannon derpy or fannin derpy? Oh god, we got two videos here. Let me see here. Loading the video. Derpy is officially canon.
Derpy.
Yep. Because I saw that episode, and what the fuck, Rainbow Dash referred to Derpy as Derpy. So Derpy is fucking canon now, yes. Hell fucking yes.
I'm a paper bag wizard. No.
Yes. Okay, now we got a bunch in a row from a blue... Oh, that last question was by Yggdrasil, by the way. Now we got a bunch in a row by Mills, the idiot. Are you going to download the Formspring app on your iPhone? No, I'm not, because I already did. Jesus, you asked that question 3 times in a row, you silly. What computer are you using? I am using my computer. No, I think you wanted a better answer than that. The computer I'm using is named Akihabara. Okay, you want a better answer to that. It's a computer I put together myself. Let me tell you its exact stats. Hang on a sec. Computer properties. It was put together. I bought it from a company called Magic Micro. I chose all the components I wanted. It has an AMD Phenom 2 X4 945 quad-core processor, 3 gigahertz, at 8 gigs of RAM, and it's running the 64-bit version of Windows 7. Yeah, it's a good computer. If you've never seen 2 Girls, 1 Cup, can you please make a 2 Girls, 1 Cup reaction video? I've seen 2 Girls, 1 Cup. Doesn't faze me. I mean, I've seen the BME Pain Olympics. I'd love to make a reaction video to something, but I don't know what, because I've seen all that stuff. I've seen stuff that makes 2 Girls, 1 Cup look tame. Okay. Oh, man, we're getting close. Whoa, we're almost done. Wow, beautiful. Tattooed Yoshi asks, what are your thoughts on the old show Teen Titans? When there's trouble, you know who to call. Doc Sigma, from his tower, he can see it all. Doc Sigma, no, I love Teen Titans. It's one of the major differences between me and Tatsudoshi in that I non-ironically love Teen Titans, whereas he just hates it. I mean, there are things he hates that I love, like, ironically, but I'd love it non-ironically. I have the entire show on DVD. like legitimately purchased DVDs, and I also have the Teen Titans Trouble in Tokyo movie on legitimately purchased DVD, and I still watch them from time to time. God, I loved that show, and I miss it. I even have plushies of 4 of the 5 Teen Titans. I'm looking behind me right now. Yeah, the only plushie I don't have is Beast Boy. I have Robin, Starfire, Raven, and Cyborg plushies. I guess I don't have the Titans East either. Oh well. And anonymous user asks, a human version of Rainbow Dash is in front of you naked. Number 1, what do? Number 2, is she well endowed? What do? I stick it in her pooper, and yes, she has a huge penis. And on that happy note, all that's left is the Formspring question of the day. When you want to be alone, where do you go? I go to my bedroom and I close the door. Or I go to my bedroom and let Dusty in. Then I don't close the door, because if he wants to leave, he can't open the door himself. He's just a little doggy. And that's it for Formspring questions for right now. I thank you guys for listening, and I really thank you guys for keeping those questions coming. www.formspring.me/DocSigma. And I'll see you the next time I get around to doing one of these. Thanks for watching, and keep your questions coming. Cheers!